Madume ka gae, nna ke Kwena Moabelo. Borakgwebo le batho ba ithomelang dikgwebo ba thuša ikonomi ya naga kudu. Ge dikgwebo tše di gola di tliša mašeleng ebile di godiša ikonomi. Se se thuša go fokotša tlala le go fetola maemo a bophelo. Gabjale Afrika Borwa e na le bothata bjo bogolo ba tlhokego ya mešomo kudu mo go baswa. Na e ka ba bothata bjo bo ka rarollwa ke gore baswa ba ithomele dikgwebo tša bona go na le gore ba nyake mešomo. Good evening and welcome. Tonight we look at the contribution of entrepreneurs to South Africa's economy.
Bokgoni ba ho qala le ho hlahisa dintho tse sa tlwaelehang, ho sebetsa ka thata. Tsena ke tse ding tsa dintho tse etswang ke borakgwebo ba ikemetseng.
O tshwanetse o etse ntho tse o separating from batho ba bang.
Business ha e batle gore o ipolelle gore ke lo etsa tšhelete.
We are employing people, taking off people off the streets, and we are where we are today.
Neo ke mong wa batjha ba ikemiseditseng ho etsa phapang setjhabeng le moruong wa naha. Toro ya hae ke ho ntshetsa pele kgwebo ya Dickie's Cakes.
Business ya rona le yona it started ka tseleng very awkward. Nkgono wa ka na baker. So I would not take the glory. I started the business from scratch. It was one of those things or add income. And as it's an rekisa kopara, where we used to bake the kuku, can taxing repara lo ema, arexit about basavits and lebona and such, until the other time dabangat. I used to work for Edcon, I used to work for Total, I used to work for PP. These are all franchise businesses. Where I looked at them and I said, these people that are doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. So why can't I go look into the business and say, how can I perfect it and spread it across?
Medikeledi o re Neo na sa le monyane dilemong ha na qala mo thusa ka kgwebo. O re ka mora ho ba mmuso wa demokrasi o kene tshebetsong. Ho ne ho na le tshabo ya hore mabenkele a tla kwalwa mme batho ba ile ba reka dijo tse ngata-ngata ba di paka ka matlong.
Ya ba taba ya 1994. Ya di grocery tsene re di reka gotse di shopo di tlo kwala di tlo tshisiwa go etsa. So after that dijo tse di le ngata flour ke eng ka motlong. Itse ka 1996 karai. Kore very early ka 1996 karai flour e na ke a qala ke a bake. Ke ne ke sebetsa ha ke fitla mosebetsing ka re se ke tlo letsetsa dikuku jwanong ka qala le Neo na ke na sekolo ko Immaculata ha ke tsebe na etsa great mara le monyane so ra qala ra bake ha ke bake ke ema mo le mo para wa bona mo gore ke tswang di-fruits mo le mo para mo stupu ke rekisa mo ka nnete ha ba ya mosebetsing ba change dipase mo ba tla ba tlo reka.
Kgwebo ile a hola ka sekgahla se seholo, empa diphephetso le tsona di ile tsa eketseha.
Di-challenge ne kopana le tsona nako nngwe a ke re tsontso tsoka go seng, nako nngwe ha ona motho go thusang. Ntato tsontsa tsoga go seng a ye macro ka di-taxi. A yo reka mafura ko macro. A batle taxi hape e mo khotlisetsang hae, o rwele mafura, o rwele nkuretse se re hira le di-taxi jwanong. A ke re ha ba yo ba sentse ba le banyane re hira di-taxi tsontse di itle re di patale mo ke eme ke a baker re two a ke re jwana ha o bua o ka re e ne le ntho e easy ne go le thata.
Kgwebo ena e qadile ntlong ena ya diphapusi tse nne e Soweto empa ka jeno e se nametse le dibakeng tse ding tse ngata.
Somehow, you not determination, but somehow you feel it's luck, but you feel or it was supposed to happen. When it started, the first shop, we got a shop called Sprateview Shopping Centre. Or how the landowner decided to give us a shop, I'm still shocked. because at that point in time we did not have a copy of the CC, we did not have bank accounts, we did not have anything to show or we are a business. We managed to beg the owner and said, look, we can guarantee to pay you, and that much we will, and he gave us an opportunity.
Jwale e ne le nako ya hore ba tswe Sotho ba ye dibakeng tse ding.
It worked for about 8 months, and it did well. In that 8 months, we managed to pay the rent, we managed to pay the salaries, we managed to have stock every day. Then I said, that means we can do another one. The first shop here now was Corner, Commissioner, and Risik. I went past there, I saw an empty shop. Like, this is a good spot.
Rente e lefuwang toropong e ngata haholo. Ebe ba ile ba kgona jwang hobane ba ne ba sena tshehetso ya tjhelete.
Fortunately, kana ko ne se rena le dipampirinyana, ne se rena le copy ya rena ya CC, ne se rena le bank statement le ha ne na le bo 3-4 months le teng, and monga shop ha re botsa le tlo etsa re tlo pay ka dikuku, so are le expect to patala rent ya 10,000 le tlo pay ka dikuku, like eh a dikuku tse jwang le tlo etsa dikuku tsa manyalo tsa di peste ra re tsebo pay ka discounts, so le tlo pay ka discounts fair eh okay, and the lady abar no shop ke tla lefa shop, but or ke lefa shop o need a 3 months deposit. Up until this year, we can confidently say Renali shop will say 9. We've got a stall of Limanget which makes it 10. We've got Renali the CPU Zepedi.
Ho tswa ho kgwebo e qadilweng ntle le tshehetso ya dibanka kapa mmuso. Sakhile Ezweni ke nngwe ya dikgwebo tse qadilweng ke motjha ya ileng a fumana tshehetso ya mmuso. Kgwebo ena e hirile batho ba 75.
We are employing people, taking off people off the streets, and we are where we are today. I think it would be incorrect for me to say that we have succeeded at the moment. We are building a way, an avenue to succeed. And until the people in this community, the people around me, the people who are working with me, my colleagues are successful, that's when we can actually say I'm a successful person. But at the moment, we're striving to actually make change within the community.
Ka 2014 mmuso o theile lefapha la ntshetsopele ya kgwebo tse nyane. Sena se tsamaisana le morero o bitswang National Development Plan le o rerang ho eketsa menyetla ya mesebetsi le ho fedisa bofuma. Re buisane le Minister Lindiwe Zulu ka bohlokwa bo bapalwang ke borakgwebo ba banyane moruong wa naha.
Globally, small and medium enterprises are seen to be very important in the growth of an economy, but in the South African context, they are also seen to be very important from a point of view of your black economic empowerment. When you look at the figures of how much people are employed through small and medium enterprises and compare that with people who are employed by the big companies, small and medium enterprises employ more people.
Batho ba bangata ba phallela ditoropong tse kang Gauteng ho fumana menyetla ya mesebetsi. Re botsitse letona hore na lefapha la hae le etsa eng ho netefatsa hore bo rakgwebo ba banyenyane ba hlahisetswa menyetla le dibakeng tsa mahae.
Government has adopted a program which is in the 9-point plans that we have. Unlocking the potential for small and medium enterprises is very clear. It's unlocking the potential for small and medium enterprises in rural areas and in townships. And people who think there's no enterprises in rural areas, they're really wrong, because our belief is that as long as there are people, as long as there are human beings, there's always been needs. province. So all provinces have been given that directive to say, in order to improve the livelihoods of our people in the rural and township areas, we need to open up the space and unlock that potential of enterprises. And therefore, there's a lot of resources that are being poured into that space.
Mmuso o na le mafapha a mangata. Ebe na lefapha le la ntshetsopele ya kgwebo tse nyane le sebedisana le mafapha a mang ho hlahisa menyetla?
The programs that we have for young people, for instance, we have emerging entrepreneur program, we have mass youth creation program, we have youth mainstreaming program. But what I think is also important, for instance, if we talk about the renewable energy youth, that is a program that is with the Department of Energy. But because we're working very closely with all the government departments, and we're saying to all the government departments, tell us what the opportunities are there for small and medium enterprises, but specifically those that would focus on young people. For instance, we've got a special program of solar water geyser, which is an energy related. So young people, some young people have been trained already to install, as well as ensuring that those solar water geysers are functioning. We also have digital migration, youth-owned cooperative outlets. You know that we are now going to be moving from analog to digital, and there are opportunities within that because there's the set-top boxes that have to be produced. And so again, we have to have very close working relations with the two ministries, the one of telecommunications and the one of communications. We need to work with them, and through them, we sign what we call transversal agreements.
Jwale ka e mong wa borakgwebo ba fumanang thuso go tswa lefapheng. Leroy o re katleho ya kgwebo e itshetleile hodima maikemisetso le ho sebetsa ka thata. Empa re mo botsitse hore a nna motho a ka kwetliswa ho ba rakgwebo kapa ke ntho eo a tswalwang le yona.
Well, I'm proud to say that I have actually taught a couple of people to be entrepreneurs with the little skill that I have, and I know the confidence that I have, my high self-esteem that I have in the business circle, the training that I've had in the business circles. I'm definitely sure 100% that I can change the lives of the people out there. Like here within the community of Pimville, we've changed lives of guys who have been taking drugs, guys who have been not working. We've employed them. Today they are leaders within their spaces. Today they are planning on opening businesses for themselves. So I definitely know that the leadership skills that I have could and can be transferred to other people. People think that success is just about waking up in the morning. It's a one-way, like the N1 straight from Polokwane right to the Northern Cape. But like I would say, if you go up right on top of the highest mountain in the world and you see the rest of the other valleys and other mountains that you are to face as a human being, going up, down, till you reach your destination. So I think it's not an easy task to wake up in the morning to say that I am going to be a businessman. You need to be focused, you need to change the attitude, you need to change even your friends, you need to change the atmosphere. There's so many changes that you have to make, and you need to sacrifice a lot of what you have and what you are to have in the future.
Now yena o re o ke wa ruta motho ba rakgwebo, empa ke ntho eo o tswalang le yona.
The one thing that I've learned go UJ is that business is lonely. And how got business in general, there's business, there's government to help you, there's other businesses to help you. In the same business, but business mentor, all these things yesterday, but as a startup, you find very difficult to retort. Go now to realize that and how's ready for in business. It might be very challenging for you. There's certain things only one or no expect or
Le ha ona le mehopolo e fapaneng mabapi le bokgoni ba ho ba rakgwebo, bonnete ke hore bohle ba tobana le diphephetso. Tshehetso ya ditjhelete ke bo bong ba mathata a maholo.
The first thing, how you go banking, you batla 3 years financial statements, right? And for you, who 3 years financial statements, that means you must have hired an accountant for 3 years. And the cost of hiring an accountant for a business, right, as business ekala, right? Let alone that, you need to your business is profitable hakaka. Kanako o sale montsha kgwebong o tsebang ka profitable, o tsebang ka di asset, o tsebang ka viability. All you are doing is that ke batlo pay ka dikuku, ke di rekise ka 10 rand, ke di rekileng ka 5 rand, ke bane le 5 rand ya profit, ke fe batho ba sebetsi mmoho le nna ke sale ka ke sanang le yona.
Kgwebo ha e hola le mathata a yona a hola. Dickie's Cakes e fitile moo ka morago ba bule feme e kgolo.
The greatest one was opening the factory. It was expensive we are used to rehere shopping 60 square meters. Ka factory we've hired a space selling over 200 square meters. And it really took some instinct, if we were to say, or a right shock. Le rona re batlo bona la re le company go dileng re batlo bona la re le company e tlhokomelang e holang, and one of the ways ya re bontshe kholo ya rona was that le rona we move re bana le CPU like all other businesses tse ba reng di kholo or tse ba reng di a hola. So ke nana le ha e tla re ja phokotho mar we can proudly say le rona we are a confectionery e kholo.
Borakgwebo ba ntseng ba hola ba lla ka hore ha ba fumane tshehetso ya borakgwebo ba baholo, empa mmuso o leka ho fumana tharollo.
Almost all big companies in South Africa, they have what we call enterprise development programs. And they have resources which we think, if we talk to each other with them and we get into partnership, I can just mention one which we're doing very well with at the moment, Anglo-Zimele, because they are on the ground. And so they are supporting small and medium enterprises in that area of Anglo-Zimele, which is in the mining sector.
Borakgwebo ba banyenyane ba hloka hore mmaraka o bulehe mme ho amohele dihlahiswa tsa bona.
We are pleading with government if they can assist us, like the Department of Health, to assist us to come here to see what we've got. We've got our systems in place. We've got the certification. Everything is in place. We just need them to come and support us. Our bread is in stock. We're working 24 hours trying to support government at a cheaper rate, close to the hospitals, close to the people. We just need the support from the government to actually grow this business.
Borakgwebo ba bang ba lahlehelwa ke tshepo ya ho rekisetsa borakgwebo ba baholo.
The companies in their attempt to load the supply, they have so many regulations or oversupply o tshwanetse o spend R1 million ho wena ha re ba qeta ba o fe mosebetsi wa R30. So hantse re a re sheba if it claim or feel it does not make business sense.
Lefapha la ntshetsopele ya kgwebo tse nyenyane le se lena le selemo le kene tshebetsong, mme le ikemiseditse ho ntlafatsa maemo. Engwe ya dintho tseo letona a ikemiseditseng ho di etsa ke ho sebedisana mmoho le borakgwebo ba atlehileng mona Afrika Borwa.
Those that are successful are our ambassadors. In my program, for instance, this year, I'll be doing a lot of going to see some of the successful small and medium enterprises and entrepreneurs who are successful, because I believe that if I go to those successful ones, one way or the other, those that are also struggling to get up there, they'll see the ones who are succeeding as an example for them.
Hore o atlehe, o tshwantse ho botsa tsela ho ba e tsamaileng. Keletso ke ena.
nka re ho yena a ska koro ska jahela gore ke tla gola kapa tšhelete tla bangata wena o tsamaye ka pace ya hao ka nako tsohle ne re ha re qala re kena mo businessing wa kopa mo modimo gore letsatsi le ke la hao mphe lona o mphe le matla wa bona se ke tla se tholang ha ke kgona ho reka se seng ka sona se nkgotsofatse wa bona
I can know about an entrepreneur successful or trying to be le mamello or trying to be creative or trying to wait into to separating from batho ba bang.
Tshehetso ya borakgwebo ba banyenyane e bohlokwa bakeng sa kgolo ya moruo le ntshetsopele ya setjhaba. Kgwebo tsena ha di hola di kgona ho hlahisa mesebetsi, mme seo se tla thusa ho qeta bofuma bo ntseng bo ya bohola ka hara ho naha.
Pele re tswa ka magoro e re ke go gopotse wena mmogedi mo gae go tloga bekeng e tlang lenaneo la rena le tla be le ka 8:30 bošego gona mo SABC 2 bjale ka mehla ge ba gona le ditaba tšeo le ratang gore di tšweletše o ka re ngwalela go Leihlo la Sechaba @sabc.co.za goba wa romela fax o 0866131227 gape o ka re etela go Facebook. Please like our page on Facebook. Go kwa ka lenaneo la rena le latelang theletša Lesedi FM, Motsweding FM le Thobela FM ka labona mesong go tloa ka iri ya senyane ga ebe khutšo le šebešebe go Maafrika Borwa ka moka.